All right, yo, what's up, guys? Had to think on my feet real quick if I wanted to do this game or not. But you know what? I said, F it. We're gonna bring you some college football week one action. We got Georgia Tech versus Colorado right now. Georgia Tech with the fumble, and Colorado is driving third and two. All right, and we got Kenyon Sawyer at the quarterback spot for Colorado. Third and two. Here goes Salter. Salter looks, getting fleshed out the pocket. He's going to keep running. He could have kept running, and he throws, and that is caught. And that is a touchdown, Colorado. Colorado comes out swinging off the turnover and capitalize. 7 points on the board for the Buffs. DeKalion Taylor with the 8-yard reception. Bear with me, y'all, while I get some things together, get some scoreboards for y'all. Appreciate y'all coming in. What's going on, Jonelle? All right. Extra point kick is up. Kick is good for the Buffs. 7-0 Colorado. Salter has some running room. I thought he was going to try to run for the ball, but he saw Taylor open in the end zone, threw it to him for a touchdown. What's up, y'all? What's up? Hopefully y'all had a good day today. Labor Day weekend coming up, 3-day weekend. So hopefully y'all are good. Had to bring back some football for y'all. We got a lot of things going on here with the channel. Of course, I'm coming back with some football. Week one, we're going to be doing Green Bay and Denver. Not Green Bay and Denver. Green Bay and the Lions. Yeah, of course, we have Micah Parsons going big trade to Green Bay. Also, we're doing the 1 o'clock game as well. NFL week one. The post for what game to stream is on the poll is on the post. So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, go to the post, community post, and vote which game. So far, Tampa Bay and Green Bay. Tampa Bay and Atlanta is winning right now. As far as what games. Get the scoreboard up here for y'all. So what's going on, y'all? Get the scoreboard up here. A little impromptu stream right quick, but I didn't have nothing to do today, so I said, you know what? Let's go live. Let's go live for Colorado football, and they're up right now, 7-0. Trying to get the scoreboard here up for y'all. All right, we good. We got it up. All right, y'all. There we go. The scoreboard is up here for y'all. All right, and the kickoff for Georgia Tech. And that's going to go in the end zone for a touchback. All right, here we go. King looks, stands in the pocket. Oh, flushes up, steps up, and he's going to be hit for a couple yards. Second down. All right, here we go. 2-yard run for King. 2nd and 8. Quarterback in motion. Center. Wide receiver in motion. Here we go. Gives it off to the running back, and he breaks a tackle for a first down. Number 1, that's Hodge. Good blocking up front. Good hole there. Jamal Haynes, number 1. 900 yards rushing season. Here we go. Haynes steps up, looks, fires, and that's caught, and that's going to be a first down. All right, 1st and 10 here. We got 10 minutes, 44 seconds left. Well, 10:40 left in the first quarter. There we go. And that's going to be a fumble. Fumble on the snap, and another turnover. Colorado with 2 turnovers to start this game. They get the ball back. High snap. Little coordination off there between the center and the quarterback. And Brent got the other fumble recovery. So he has 2 already. And here we go, Salter. And a little dunk to the running back, and he drops it, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. We got 10:18 left in the first. Another turnover by Georgia Tech. Here we go, Salter. He looks, run out the pocket, fires, and that's caught. And that's going to be incomplete. It's going on for Amari Miller. And so we 3rd and 10. Third and 10. Here we go. Salter. Steps back. Look, here comes the rush. Steps up. He's going to take off running. And he looks to throw downfield. And that's overthrown. It looks like Sincere Brown was the intended receiver. Just overthrew him. He had it. All right, so Colorado's going to punt it. And that's going to be a fair catch. Caden had some running room there. I thought he was going to keep running with it. Should have kept running with it, but it's all right. Again, we are live here, y'all. Little impromptu stream here, but it's all right. All right, so Colorado back on defense now. 9:55 left in the first. Georgia Tech's back at it again. 2 straight turnovers here. Here we go. King looks. He's going to take off running. King up the middle there. For about 7-yard pickup. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 3. 9:30 left in the first quarter. Colorado's already up 7-0. Here we go. King. Snap. Gives it off. And he fakes runs. He's going to run it again for a first down. There we go. And it's going to be a runaround, and that's going to be for another, is that a first down? Georgia Tech is rolling now. We'll end around, and looks like they're going to give them the first. All right, here we go, King. Another draw play. And he takes it and tucks it and runs. Another run by King. It's going to be second down. 8 minutes left. Y'all going to stop giving him these design runs. He's coming up slow a little bit for Haynes King. 2nd and 3. And he hands it off. And he gives it to Haynes, and Haynes runs it for another first down. Some good games tomorrow night. Tomorrow, Saturday, we got Ohio State against Texas. That's going to be your first game. We got LSU and Clemson, Georgia State and Alabama. It's going to be some good games tomorrow, y'all. All right, we got 7:20 left in the first. Another 1st and 10. Georgia Tech is driving downfield. Here we go. Ooh, almost another slip there. Haynes, and that's going to be another turnover by Georgia Tech with the interception from Colorado. Or did it hit the ground? And that's going to be a holding on the offense. First down, Colorado. Haynes King with another turnover by Georgia Tech. That's 3 in the first quarter. All right, we go. 1st and 10 for Colorado. Salter throws it behind. That's going to be a loss. Throws it to Miller there. That's going to be a loss of 3. So we got 2nd and 13. All right, here we go. 2nd and 13. And Salter. And he was having trouble with the snap, but he takes off running with it. And he does pick up a good chunk of yards there. Got a 9-yard pickup. 3rd and 4. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4 here. 5:46 left in the first. And Salters with snap. He looks, fires, and he's going to be short. And a Walsh with the catch. And he's going to be a yard short, 4th and 1. Or is Colorado staying on the field? And the Buffs are going to go for it. Nah, he got the punt unit on. What's going on, Keith? So we got Georgia Tech should be up. They given the game early with the turnovers. I think they still win it, but I want Colorado to win. Georgia Tech's been moving the ball pretty well so far. It's just the turnovers is killing them. So 4th and 1. Deion's decided to punt the ball here. And a punt. And that punt is good. And good special teams. Wrap up there. At the 3-yard line. Good special teams tackle. 43's jersey for Georgia Tech is huge. What's going on, Brendan? Yep, football is back. Who was number 43 for Georgia Tech? His jersey is huge.
So you're
He do. He got a 3X jersey. He must have got the leftovers. Like the jersey he wanted wasn't available, and they was like, okay, you got to start. So here, throw this jersey on. So at least Georgia Tech gets to stop. So let's see what they can do on the offensive end. They got to start at their own 3. Appreciate y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all again. It was impromptu. I was debating at the last minute. I'm like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing. Let me hang out here for a little bit. But next week, it starts. Tune in. I think Monday. I gotta see Monday. Me and Coach doing 72, getting every rundown. Going over the NFL picks and predictions. Then we got Tuesday is the first episode of the Philly Sports Pulse with my guy Big Time, Doug Brooks. He does all of Dallas content. So we're going to break down the game and break down the trade, get his thoughts of everything. And then Sunday, we're doing 2 games on Sunday. We got so far, if y'all want to vote for the 1 o'clock games, go to the channel, go to the post, and vote which game you want me to do. Right now, Tampa Bay and Atlanta is winning. So go ahead and vote for the 1 o'clock game. The 4 o'clock game, I will be doing the Green Bay Packers with newly acquired Michael Parsons going up against the Detroit Lions. So good division game, should be good. Make sure y'all tune in everything for everything. And also, Hoop Dreams and TD Queens will be back next Saturday. So we're going to recap everything that happened in the football world, into NBA as well. So tune in, y'all. I'm trying to come back for y'all, bring some content and everything. So making my way back. So the first 3 drives for Georgia Tech was a fumble, and an interception. All right, and then Georgia Tech again is at their 3 yard line. 5:01 left in the first. And King is going to change the play here. Colorado looks like they might be coming with a. Thought they were blitzing there for a second. Ooh, another high snap. They run it, and what's going to be a fake? And he took a shot downfield, but it's going to be a flag. That was an awesome play. If it would have worked. Looks like Parks might get hit with the flag there. So Parks with the pass interference, and that's going to be an automatic first down, 15 yards. Oh yeah, had the jersey and all. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 with the penalty there. Receiver in motion. And Taylor runs for a little bit of a gain there. Just 2 yards there. Second and 8. All right, here we go, King. Woo! Here comes the pressure, and he gets hit, but he completes it for the first down. Woo! But he stood in that pocket and took that hit, but he completed the pass. I'm right up the middle. He should have had that tackle when he missed. Then that'll be 3 streams for me. I don't know. I wanted to, but I feel like everybody's gonna be doing that game. And here we go with the handoff. Back up the gut. I was thinking about it. If I didn't do the 1 o'clock game, I definitely was going to do the Ravens and Bills. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. I still I may do 3. I don't know. I'm debating. See how I'm feeling after the Green Bay Lions game. I may do it. All right, here we go. We're back in motion there, and he jukes, and he's going to take it to the house. Oh, and he's tripped up. That was a touchdown saving tackle there because he was going to the crib. Good blocking up there. Jamal Haynes. All right, more on the ground. Haynes with the carry. Syracuse and Tennessee, Mississippi State and Southern Miss, Alabama and Florida State. All coming on tomorrow. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. 2-minute warnings coming up. Haynes with the snap. Haynes looks, drives. It is caught. And he's tackled by Stockton. I mean, it's Stockton with the catch, and he's tackled. So 3rd and 1. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1 with 1:40 left in the first. And Haynes is under center, and he gives it off. And Mosley with the first down. Good run there by Mosley. All right, we go 1st and 10. We got a minute left. Seaver in motion. Here we go. Haynes gives it off again. And is that Haynes? And that is Haynes with the run there. All right, here we go. 30 seconds left. 2nd and 5. And here we go. Receiver goes in motion. And he goes back. And Haynes goes in motion, gets tripped up again. And that's going to be 1st and goal. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. That's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Colorado is up still 7-0, but Georgia Tech is right there knocking at the door. Let me go get something to drink. We're going to start the 2nd quarter. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. We waiting for the start of the 2nd quarter to come back. Appreciate y'all for being here again. This was a little impromptu, but appreciate y'all who's watching. Again, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Hopefully, y'all day was good. 3-day weekend, Labor Day weekend, where the cookouts at. If y'all cooking out, send me a plate. All right, Brett Key under Brett Key 6-1. Back to back winning seasons, back to back bowl berths. All right, here we go. So first and goal, we're starting off the second quarter at the 10-yard line. Haynes don't like the play, so he's switching it up. Low snap there again. And Haynes coming off the left side, but Colorado stuffs him there. Here we go. Ken Haynes is out, rolling out, looking, trying to see, and he's going to be tackled for a sack. It looks like he's getting up slow, but there's a flag. And that's going to be a hold in Georgia Tech, and that's going to push him back. And that's going to be a holding on the offense, 10 yards, going to get backed up. All right, so it's still going to be second and goal. Second and goal on the 18. Here we go. Haynes looking. Fires. And that's deflected. That could have been another turnover. Third and goal. All right, here we go. Third and goal. And they're going to run it, give it off to Haynes up the middle, and he is stopped. And it looks like Georgia Tech's going to have to kick a field goal. So good stop there for Colorado on the defense. So Georgia Tech is going to kick. Aiden Burr, 32-yard attempt. Kick is up, and the kick is good right down the middle. Georgia Tech gets on the board. 7-3. Got some WNBA action as that season is winding down as well. We got the Dream going up against the Wings. They're up 65-59 in the third quarter. And then tonight we got the Sparks and the Fever. Baseball right now, it is the top of the 8th, and the Phillies and Atlanta is tied up 1-1. Got some other scores here. Baylor and Auburn's up 7-3. We got Illinois over West Illinois. Illinois is up 24-0. You got App State up 17-3 against Charlotte. Kennesaw State is down by a point to Wake Forest, 6-7. Michigan State is up against Western Michigan, 21-0. Those are your scores here. You know, it's fantasy football time. Got some drafts coming up this weekend. So should be interesting. I know y'all got some fantasy drafts going. If y'all didn't start, hopefully your team is going to be good. So all right, here we go. And Georgia Tech finally gets on the board. Three with this field goal. Tomorrow night, 7:30. Got Clemson and LSU. All right, the kick is up, and he's gonna let it go in the end zone for a touchback. So Caden Salter played for Liberty, played in Oregon, Fiesta Bowl, 5,887 passing yards, 2,013 rushing, 7 TDs, 77. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for Colorado. And he's going to give it off to Taylor for the run. And it's going to be a flag. And it looks like that's going to be on Colorado. Holding on the offense. All right, 1st and 20 after the penalty. And Salter's going to try to take off with it, and he gets stuffed. So he's going to lose a yard. 2nd and 21. All right, here we go. 2nd and 21. And he gives it off for the run there. And he going, he gets some running lane, get it up the middle, but it's a flag. And it's going to be another flag on Colorado. They're going backwards. Oh, it's going to be on Georgia Tech. Face mask. That's going to be automatic. It's going to be an automatic first. Good running there. All right, we go 1st and 10. And gives off to Taylor. Taylor stumbles, and he's fighting for yardage. Gets 2 yards there, 2nd and 8. Here we go, 2nd and 8. Give it off to the running back there. And he gets another 2 yards. Gonna be 3rd down. All right, gonna be 3rd and 6. All right, Salters puts the receiver in motion. Here we go, 3rd and 6, and a run out, and he loses his leg, and he's gonna throws it away. That would have been sacked. He would have been sacked. So Georgia Tech with the stop. Pressure was right there, right up the middle, no pressure, and on the side there, had no choice but to throw it away. All right, good special teams play by Colorado to stuff them back down there at the 1. Oh, it's a touchback. So it looks like 43 changed his jersey. He's 3 now, and it looks like it fits him. So Colorado will be on defense side. Let's see what Georgia Tech can do. College game day tomorrow. Lee Corso, his final episode. He's retiring, so Corso going to be his final game day. Began ESPN career in 1987, first hair gear in 1996. At Ohio State over Penn State. Overall record, he's 286 and 144. All right, 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete pass. All right, here we go. Haynes King is 4-7. And King, he's decided to take it, and he's going to be sacked. It's going to be a loss of 1. Wiggins with the sack for Colorado. Third and 12. All right, here we go. 3 minutes left on the shot play clock there. He gets it off. Haynes looks. And he's going to be down again, sacked again. Colorado, back-to-back sacks, but it's a flag. And that's going to be a defensive hold. And they had him stopped off, had him 4th down off the field. Davis with the hold. That gives him automatic first. All right, 1st and 10, 9:20 left till half. Receivers in motion. Gets it on the end around. He's running, and he runs out of bounds to the 35. Rivers gets 8 yards. $7 yards. So 2nd and 3. Eric Rivers. And Rivers goes in motion. And he throws it to Rivers. And that's going to be a 1st down and some. Rivers. Oh, that's Stockton. My bad. So Stockton gets a 1st down in the Colorado territory. All right, 1st and 10 here. Bailey Stockton, 4 catches, 48 yards. And that's going to be a flag on Georgia Tech. It's a false start. All right, so 3 penalties apiece.
Such a key to have on a day like tomorrow. Big packed with all the great games and all across our networks. It's all right there. It all started in Columbus with College.
1st and 15. Here we go. And King gives it off to Mosley. Mosley got some space, and that's going to be a 1st down. And 25-yard gain. All right, here we go. First and 10, 7-12 left. Receiver in motion. Here we go for another screen to Hosley. And Hosley slips. And Myers with the tackle there. All right, here we go. Second and 9. Empty backfield. 5 receiver set. King looks. And that's going to be complete. And that's going to be a first down to Rivers. All right, so it'll be first and 10 here. Again, Rivers. Haynes King. This drive 4 or 5. And Stockton carries the ball there. It's going to be second down. Second and 5. This current drive right now, 8 yards, 73 yards for 5 minutes now. He's held onto the ball. Here we go. Second and 5. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. And he's going to be short of the first. It's going to be third down. All right, third down and 2. Can Colorado get the stop here? At least hold them to a field goal. And King keeps it in. He gets in the end zone for the touchdown. Haynes King. 4-yard rush. Ten-play drives, 80 yards. They held the ball for a good 6 minutes. Kick is up. Kick is good. Georgia Tech takes the lead. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Come on in, hit the like button. Appreciate y'all again. Impromptu stream here. Wasn't going to really do anything tonight, but I was like, well, not doing anything, so might as well bring y'all some action.
The U.S. Open on ESPN and available stream from the all-new ESPN. It's the dawn of a new season. Alabama, Florida State. LSU. Impressive start for them. I mean, they good favorite team there at Waco. Georgia Tech leading for the first time.
All right. And another touchback for Colorado.
Colorado will start number 25 for Labor Day weekend on ABC and ESPN rolls on tomorrow. It starts at 3 Eastern in Atlanta. Syracuse and Tennessee, Alabama, Florida State to follow. And then Saturday Night Football, LSU at Clemson. Two games on Sunday, one on ESPN, South Carolina, Virginia Tech, ABC, Notre Dame, Miami. And then Bill Belichick Stadium Monday night. LSU, Clemson. Here's my question. LSU, rebuild offensive line. Can they block in front of Clemson? They got Peter Woods, who's going to be a first-round pick. They got TJ Martin on that pass rusher.
All right, here we go. Georgia Tech took the lead. So we got 4:33 left until halftime. 230 yards to Colorado's 63. But also, Georgia Tech got 3 turnovers. And Salters, he keeps it, and he will get the first. All right, here we go. First and 10. 4 for 8, 12 yards and a touchdown for Caden Salters. Numbers right now. And Salters on the move again. All right, gonna be 2nd and 7. Here we go. That was a kick out. That is a pass, but he is tackled immediately. It's going to be a loss of 3 there, so 3rd and 10. All right, so it looks like it's going to be a flag on Colorado.
When allergies throw a sucker punch, the power of Claritin punches back harder. Nothing's proven more powerful for 24-hour non-drowsy relief. Claritin clears. Now try Claritin liquid. Oh, yeah, right. And so, of course, my agent doesn't tell me how to be working for that day. Like, that's set. My numbers, like, I'm thinking of that good. I can okay, thank you. No, just the
Yo, what the horn now? God dang horns and shit going on outside.
speaks for the first time since the trade that rocked the NFL. All that more to ask Dave. My broadcast partner here is a diehard Cowboy fan who's been in tears.
All right, here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 14. We got a minute 54 left till half. Colorado will get the ball back in the second half. And they're going to keep it on the ground.
Spring, when he was diagnosed with bladder cancer and had to go through surgery to have his bladder removed. Said at times he doesn't have great energy, but he was pretty fired up. We talked to him yesterday. He's fired up. He's fired up the future of his program, and he doesn't think they're taking any step back whatsoever. And it was great to talk with him. The spirits were high, his energy was up. Still bringing the juice down on the field here tonight. So great. He called the timeout.
All right, so Georgia Tech going to get the timeout. All right, throw it 3rd and 10 here. They got to put this ball in the air. Play clock winding down. Here we go. Salter looks. Going to step up. And he gets crunched. Nowhere to throw. He only gets a yard. So it looks like Salter is having a communication issue. He's never really been in this type of environment. 4th and 9. It's like Mata's going for the 42-yard field goal. And the kick is up. Kick is good. And we got a tie game.
Incredible opening weekend in college football on ESPN and ABC. We will wrap it up Labor Day with Bill Belichick and North Carolina taking on TCU 8 Eastern time. It's also available
And Bill Belichick's college coaching debut starts on Monday. TCU, six-time Super Bowl champ. So now he's going to be going college football. All right, the kick is up for Colorado. And that's going to go in the back for a touchback. Got a 139 left. All right, here we go. 139 left, and the running back goes, and that looks like it is that Haynes. Gains of 5. Jamal Haynes up the middle for 5 yards. Got 2nd and 5. We got a minute 18 left to the half. King Haynes is changing the play. Here we go. Haynes again gets the first. All right, 1st and 10. A minute left till half. Here we go. King. He fires downfield, and that's going to be incomplete. And Colorado's been getting some pressure there coming up the middle. All right, 2nd and 10, 49 seconds. And here go Haynes. Tried to go around, cuts it back, and he's going to lose some yards. Third and 7. All right, 3rd and 7 for Georgia Tech. And here goes King. King takes off running for the first down and some. And he's going to get out of bounds with 34 seconds left with the first down. All right, here we go. Haynes King, 8 of 12 for 96 yards. Before he got that rushing touchdown. 1st and 10 is in field goal range. Here go Haynes King. Looks, fires in the middle, and he is hit. Rivers on the catch. And Georgia Tech going to call their final timeout.
Looking at some good old ACC and Big 12 games other than this one here, week 1. LSU Clemson, Dusty talked about that earlier. He also talked about TCU, North Carolina. What about Notre Dame, Miami, Sunday night, ABC? What's fascinating, C.J. Carr is going to make his first ever start. But this is an offense for Notre Dame. It's got a great offensive line. Jeremiah Long, one of the best inside defense back in college football. How much do we see C.J. Carr put it up in the air on the flip side? Does it feel like everybody threw Carson back off? Yes, it does. Pretty much Georgia. I remember winning a bunch of big games.
Syracuse, Tennessee, Alabama, Florida State, LSU, Clemson. Got Notre Dame, Miami, South Carolina, Sellers versus Georgia Tech. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 9. 27 seconds left. Here we go. Play clock at 2. They got to snap it. And give it to Hosley. And wrapped up at the 26. Clock is still ticking. They're out of timeouts. And it looks like they're going to spike it for the field goal. 4 seconds left. Four seconds left. Colorado, Georgia Tech is going to try to go for the lead here at the half. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. So Georgia Tech takes a 3-point lead at the half. Colorado will receive in the second half. 13-10. We'll be back.